All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to this 6-step reframe. So, this is a beautiful process that deeply works with the unconscious. The unconscious mind, it controls our deep behaviors, our deep habits, and our patterns. And they're usually things that we've picked up when we were very young or throughout our life through the conditioning that we've kind of taken on throughout our lives. So this is very subtle and very elegant, and it doesn't require you to do a thing. So all you have to do is sit back and receive this beautiful meditation. And you might like to just notice what happens in your body, what happens in your energy field when you can sense the energy shifting. Like, can you sense the energy moving around? Can you sense something changing? And for some people, they don't feel a thing. They just really sit back and relax. And for others, they might have visions or they might have thoughts come to their mind. So just see how it goes for you. And I would really welcome you now to just relax and just take a deep breath in. And just breathe out. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably on your chair or on your sofa. If you have a straight back, that's always good. It's better not to be lying down for this practice, but to just have a straight back. I'm almost falling off my chair, so I'm going to sit a bit more straight. And then just take another nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just close your eyes gently. And just feel into your body, feel your body grounded against the chair, your back against the chair, your sitting bones on the seat. Feel your feet grounded deeply onto the earth, bringing all of your attention, all of your focus into your body now. And I'd like to just ask you if there was a part of you, a part of your unconscious that maybe has some unhealthy behavior, some unhealthy beliefs. What comes to the surface? What comes to the fore? What belief is there, or what habit is there? It may be on our autopilot, just doing the same old behaviors. And just notice what that is. And as you notice this, I'd like you to just speak to this part and say to it that today we're going to choose more healthy habits. We're going to choose more healthy habits that provide the same or better benefits. And as you feel this part in your body, just notice what energy it takes in your body. Okay, and then take another nice deep breath in. And relax. So I'd like to speak to the part responsible for generating this behavior and this pattern. And you can just speak to yourself what that behavior and pattern is. And as I don't know the name of this part, I'm going to call it the guardian part. Unless there's another name you prefer, and just speak that out loud to yourself. Because I know that there is a way in which this part has been protecting and taking care of you in the past. And the first thing I'd like to do is to thank the guardian part for all it has done to be a good guardian to you for a long time, maybe for many years. And I'd like to reassure this guardian part that everything I'm about to say and do will be in full support of its job of making sure that you get the emotional benefits you're committed to getting. And everything I do will only support the guardian part in providing these and maybe even greater benefits. And so I'd like to ask the guardian part if it would be willing to signal me if I'm in contact with it. And this signal could be a skin color change, or a finger twitch, or a micro muscle movement, or a noticeable change in breathing. In fact, it can be any visible signal the guardian part feels appropriate. And you can just continue to relax even more deeply while this happens. Good. And I'd be grateful if the guardian part could just intensify the signal a little. Great. And now I'd like to ask the guardian part if it would be willing to communicate to you, to your conscious mind, the emotional benefits that the behavior has been providing. And I'd like to reassure the guardian part that I will respect its desire for privacy if it feels that the conscious mind is not yet ready to receive that information. And if it is ready to communicate the benefits to the conscious mind, I'd like to ask the guardian part to give me a yes signal and to allow the communication to take place. Great. And now I'd like to ask the guardian part to go to the infinitely wise and all creative part, to the higher self or God self or source, and ask that infinitely wise and all creative self to generate hundreds of healthy alternative behaviors. Wonderful. And next, for the guardian part to choose from these hundreds of alternative behaviors, at least 3 alternative supportive behaviors that are as immediate and effective at getting the same or even better benefits. Choose at least 3 alternative healthy behaviors that will as immediately and effectively provide the same or better benefits. Good. And I'd like to ask the guardian part to give a clear signal when the choices have been made. Great. And now I'd like to ask if there are any other parts that might object to these 3 alternative behaviors. And if there are any objections, to signal clearly now. Great. Thank you. So I'd like to ask the guardian part to join with these objecting parts and together to form a team guardian. And for this team guardian to go back to the infinitely wise and all creative part, to the higher self or divine self or source, and to ask that infinitely wise and all creative self to generate hundreds more alternative healthy behaviors. That's it. And for Team Guardian to select at least 3 alternative supportive behaviors that provide as immediate and effective benefits as the old behavior, perhaps far more and far better benefits. Great. And for Team Guardian to signal clearly when the choices have been made. Fabulous. And once again, I'd like to ask if there are any other parts that might object to these 3 alternative behaviors. And these may be shy or hidden parts. They may be parts stuck in dark places or in the corners. And so I'd like to welcome forward all remaining objecting parts now. Beautiful, thank you. So I'd like to ask all these remaining objecting parts to join with Team Guardian and to form Total Team Guardian. And for this Total Team Guardian to go back to the infinitely wise and all creative part, to the higher self or divine self or source, and to ask that infinitely wise and creative self to generate hundreds more alternative healthy behaviors. Great. Yes, that's it. And for Total Team Guardian to select at least 3 alternative supportive behaviors that provide as immediate and effective benefits as the old behavior, perhaps far more and far better benefits. Excellent. And for Total Team Guardian to signal clearly when the choices have been taken. Thank you. And now I'd like to ask if all parts are in alignment and in agreement with the new behaviors. And if all parts are in alignment, to signal clearly by allowing you to take a nice deep breath in now. Thank you. And so now that all parts are in alignment, I'd like to ask the guardian part if it would be willing to take responsibility for generating these new alternative healthy behaviors for a period of just 30 days. And if it is willing, to signal yes by allowing you to take another nice deep breath in now. Great. And now I'd like to ask you to step into the future 10 days from now and to see and hear and feel what it is like now that you have been free from the old behavior for a period of 10 days, and get a full sense of what you've been able to accomplish now that you are generating new behaviors that all parts are happy with. Or perhaps you've been generating even better behaviors that have been revealed over the last 10 days. What does it really feel like to be free from that old behavior and generating these brand new behaviors that are so integrative and supportive? Just feel into it. Great. And now imagine a situation arising that would previously have led to the old behavior, and see and hear and feel how differently you are responding and behaving now that you are completely free. Wonderful. And now step into the future 6 months from now and let your body feel how good it is to have been free from that old behavior for a period of 6 months. What other healing has taken place during this time? And in what unexpected ways has your life changed for the better now that you are completely free from that ancient behavior and are generating much more resourceful behaviors that provide at least the same benefits? Fabulous. And just bask in the consciousness of the you 6 months from now, knowing that this wholeness, this consciousness is always present, always here. And now just come back to the present moment. And you may open your eyes now when you're ready. Welcome back. Well done. Well done for completing today's 6-step reframe, just diving inside of your unconscious. And let's see what changes take place over the next 2 days, over the next week. I'm really curious to hear. So if you have any feedback for me, please message me and let me know how things are getting on. It's good to let it integrate for at least a week and then to observe the changes that are happening in your behavior, in your interactions with other people, and also in your beliefs. You may start seeing shifts or you may start noticing new things coming up. And it's great to just journal these and write these down, so you have a continuous kind of reference to come back to and to work further with. So I'll see you next time. Ciao.